job. I got a job. Got the job. Got the job.
If real shells ain't producing, it ain't bang.
Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live.
You know it's live.
I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. I'm putting in work. Y'all getting faded. I'm on time for my check. You boys late. If I say I want a promo, they gon' pay. My family straight. I'm getting paid. I'm highly favored. Resume layer. I just went and grabbed my suit. You know it's tailored. I need some cream in my coffee. Love that flavor. Leave some snacks up on my desk. Vanilla wafers. I got a meeting coming up. I see you later. It's nothing personal. I'm all about my paper. Oh, you don't got the right skills. Can get this flavor. If you really about your biz, put it on paper. We pay our taxes. My bees hacked. If it do not got our stamp, then they hacked you. We certified while them other companies acting. Go ahead, send it $30. Get it crackin'. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we date. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. Come be a boss. I got the sauce. They let you go, then that company took a loss. Yeah, 25 bands, 55 bands, 75 bands, 100K advance. Come get these increments. Baby, you be working. This increase worth a Birkin. Make them pay because you worth it. You're impressive, that's for certain. Secretary was a clerk. Saw my raise and went berserk. My new resume, it worked. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job.
I got the job. I got the job. I got a job. Got the job. Got the job.
If real shells ain't producing, it ain't bang.
Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. I'm putting in work. Y'all getting faded. I'm on time for my check. You boys late. If I say I want a promo, they gon' pay. My family straight. I'm getting paid. I'm highly favored. Resume layer. I just went and grabbed my suit. You know it's tailored. I need some cream in my coffee. Love that flavor. Leave some snacks up on my desk. Vanilla wafers. I got a meeting coming up. I see you later. It's nothing personal. I'm all about my paper. Oh, you don't got the right skills. Can get this flavor. If you really about your biz, put it on paper. We pay our taxes. My bees hacked. If it do not got our stamp, then they hacked you. We certified while them other companies acting. Go ahead, send it $30. Get it crackin'. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job. Come be a boss. I got the sauce. They let you go, then that company took a loss. Yeah, 25 bands, 55 bands, 75 bands, 100K advance. Come get these increments. Baby, you be working. This increase worth a Birkin. Make them pay because you worth it. You're impressive, that's for certain. Secretary was a clerk. Saw my raise and went berserk. My new resume, it worked. Black on the job. I got a bob. Enhancement on my resume is live. I'm educated. Don't say we dated. I'm a CEO. Don't call me no Miss Lady. I'm with the high. I just got a new promotion. Give me 5. I just left my interview and it was 5. They say I'm hired. I got the job. I got a job.
do this. Hi, Viz. I missed you guys. I missed the Wednesday in a long time, y'all. That new website, okay? Who been on a new website? Let me know. I know Latoya was on the new website. Who been on a new website? Who been on a new website? Now, y'all know I've been working overtime, okay? I told y'all I was on some real Python, some real Slytherin shit, okay? I was on my Harry Potter, waving that wand around that website. It damn near killed me. It still has a few tweaks, but it is doing what it's supposed to do, which is what I'm happy about. Now, I fucked around and broke the blog site. Calm down, okay? Mama B already in my ass, okay? I done broke the shit, reached out to Wix. They asking me how I broke it. They fixing it. But I got all my winners. I have all of you guys' comments, and we have 7 free career coaches to give out tonight. 7, okay? 7, okay? Now, Latoya registered for the live like a good bee. And so Latoya Jackson, yes, you know, Latoya, she out here. It's a whole vibe. So she got some honey coming her way. But I messed up. Now, the way I broke it, I'm not for sure. But we're going to figure it out. So let me go over y'all know Admin Esther in my ass. So let me do my introductions. Hey, bees. I am Admin Sin. If this is your first time at a live, this is Black on the Job. We're geared towards getting Black professionals to 6 figures. And we do so through low cost to no cost career services. We've been in business since 2018. We're at about 300 million in salary increases. And every single Wednesday, except for last, we do a free career live. So we do free to low cost. And Wednesdays is how we give out our free career coaching. And so today we'll be learning about that. So if you're new to the Hive, please say hey, be hey. We'll have Admin Sunny inbox you with our pollen prep kit. Because you know what? Nigga, we got some order around this motherfucker now, okay? We got some order around here, okay? We doing some good things now, okay? I done got some stuff consolidated. Y'all about to get some new stuff now, y'all. So let me just show y'all what we have cooking up in the Hive. Just in case you didn't go on the new site, let me tell you, you want to go on there soon. So let me show y'all what I mean by such a thing. Y'all see this? Okay? Ask about me, okay? Ask about the Hive, okay? You see her typing in the background with her black ass nails, okay? You see that? Okay, y'all see that? Ask about us. Ask about us, okay? It's moving and shit. Y'all got bees running around here. Okay, we not playing no games. Hold on, let me make sure y'all see the full situation. How do I make sure they see the full? There we go. Look, y'all see this? Y'all click, it click back. Okay, we click here, it click there. That boom. Okay, we moving around here. Okay, now some of y'all was asking how y'all get y'all free resources. So when you go to the page at the top in the honey pot, you just click the honey pot. When you click, you see her? You see her with her French tips. You see her with her French tips. Okay, you see her? And what, bam? Ooh, Admin said. Now, we have so many career resources. I couldn't do a new photo for each. So the name ain't changing, okay? I couldn't. Y'all got to work with a nigga, okay? But if you open, communicate. Oh, what? How you get in there? Your career services, okay? So as long as you click on here, it will open up exactly what path it's on, how to get into that path. You get what I mean? Y'all know we don't believe that community is behind a paywall, but services are, okay? We don't believe a community behind a paywall, but services are. So you can always go into your free resources and get you actionable career guides for us, okay? For us, by us. Now, the photo, y'all gonna have to wait a minute. Okay? It was moving real fast. You try to put when we counted, guess how many resources we have? Just guess. Just guess how many we trying to put on one side. I just want y'all to guess how many we trying to put on one side. Just guess, because y'all see this look. I'll be back in business next week. Shout out to my nail tech. The only thing good right now is the nails. But we'll be back in, I'll be back, cleaning some stuff up next week. But we're trying to fit 10,000 resources on one page. Okay. So on one website. And so with that being said, you want to go into your resources. You can click there. You also can go into events, which is what Latoya did. You'll see the lives and you'll be able to register for the lives. Okay. And when you register, what am I missing? All the old lives, everything you wanted to know. Now, I am going to put a little tagging system in here so you can just search for a name of something like, okay, I want to know everything y'all talked about for accounting. And that way you could do that. But if you click on any of them, you'll see all of our past lives, the 4-hour version, the whole 9 yards. Okay. So if you go onto the events page, I had to add in all of our old lives here. And so they're here too. Okay. So we've been working and I didn't know how to make it go back to the home page. So I just made a button. Okay. I just made a button. That's all I could do right now. Now the blog page is halfway and y'all comments are still here. But when you click it, I messed up. Okay. I messed up. They fixing it. I messed up here. You give it till tomorrow and it'll be back up and running. So we'll have like a little search bar here so that you guys can search. And we have them all categorized: skill transformation, incarceration to inspiration. Y'all know we here for everybody. And so we're working on getting that blog page back up. But all of your comments and everything are still here. We just have to work on that, right? Now, my federal and corporate services, I'm transitioning them over to the website. And I got to correct a little situation here. But y'all see the little bee moving? Y'all see her? Y'all see her? Okay, y'all see her? Y'all see y'all situations? Okay. And this how y'all know. This not all chat. This ain't no chat GPT. You see all these mistakes right here? That's because I've been tired doing the best I can. Okay. The best I can. Okay. So we're working on it. My biggest thing was making sure that you guys had as many resources as possible, that you guys can see exactly what we do and how we do it. That you guys, I got a little situation to fix here. Don't. The majority of here, someone told me I spelled accessibility wrong. Look, y'all know Admin Sin can't spell. Y'all know Admin Sin can't spell. But I got Miss Porter. She's a part of our disability bees, and she was on my ass. So I've been, I got to look out for my hard of hearing bees, my visually impaired bees. And so I had to make sure that I was optimized for them as well. And so I'm working through that. I have a disability attorney charged me $10,000, but my disability attorney is working with us to make sure that the site is optimized for our hard of hearing community or for our visually impaired community. So that's kind of what I'm working through right now, just to make sure that they have as many services as they can get as well. Miss Nikki Porter, I appreciate you, B, because you always hold me to a standard. Hold us to a standard. We got to make sure all the bees are here. Okay. So how y'all liking it? Y'all liking y'all new site? Y'all liking y'all new live? Oh, one more thing. You guys saw at the top that you can log in. You do want to log in because those bees who registered right here, you can log in. You'll be able to look at the blog comments and things like that. And for the winners tonight, I'll be able to just email you directly your resources, right? And when you log in, you can save your resources. So you don't need to download them anywhere. Y'all see the honey moving? Y'all see the honey moving? Okay. So when you log in, we are able to make sure we email you directly your resources. You'll be able to go onto the site at any time. You don't need to, save any room in your phone. Y'all see her? Y'all see her? Okay. Okay. Y'all see her? Y'all know Muslims up. Muslims are up right now. We done took over New York. Okay. Muslims are up right now. Alhamdulillah. Okay. We got the Muslims on the website too. Okay. The time has changed. the time change for the lives. Shanae. So this is what happened. Dear Miss Shanae, that's Sunny's fault. Sunny, that's your fault. Okay, Sunny, hear me loud and clear. Sunny, that's your fault. Sunny ass from New York. Her ass wants to act like she didn't know the time change just because her little black ass moved to Arizona. Arizona is the only state that doesn't do a time change. So the time on my side is still 5:30, but during the winter months when the time moved back, instead of you guys being 3 hours, you guys are now 2 hours. So that's 7:30 for you guys now. So what we need to do is I need for y'all to, Sunny, you need to make a post in the Hive tomorrow and make sure the marketing team sends out an email so we can ask the East Coast Bees, do they want to keep it at 7:30 or does 8:30 work better for you guys? Because then we need to change our times. That's Sunny's fault, y'all. I swear to God, look, Sunny be in trouble every live. Tell her, because she know her ass was born and raised in New York. Why you didn't let the bees know about the time situation? Every live, let her know, every damn live. So, yeah, Sunny needs to do a poll in the group to make sure that you guys are okay with the 7:30. My bad, bees. I thought she told y'all. Okay. Yes, the blogs, I fucked up. Okay. I was moving too fast. I clicked something. I don't know how to unclick. Okay. So Wix is helping me through my unclick. It'll be up by tomorrow. I'm on top of it. But your comments and everything is there. So we'll have to do a poll too. Okay. So we went over that. You want to make sure when it comes to the website too, like Latoya did, which is why Latoya getting extra stuff tonight. When you go to events, you can register for the lives. So like this live here tonight, you can register, you can RSVP. And if you RSVP to a live, all of the digital downloads that we show, we will now just go to our registered bees and give it to them. Okay. So if you register for the live, let me make it big so y'all can see real good. So y'all can see. So when you go to, let me go backwards so y'all can see what I did. When you go to the honey pot, the honey pot is all y'all free stuff, okay? That's where y'all get all y'all sweet stuff. When y'all go to events and you click the live, like today is November 5th, and you RSVP like Latoya did, we'll be able to directly send you all. See, we'll be able to directly send you your resources from tonight directly there. So going forward, y'all can do that. Proudly designed by me, okay? Blood, sweat, and tears, okay? Sign up for our newsletter right here, Only the Sweetest News, okay? Things just been moving around. Somebody got, Google will have to show me how to spell accessibility later on because I done got so many complaints about accessibility. Y'all know that's a lot of letters. Y'all know it's a lot of letters. It's a lot of letters. Okay. So, all right, let me see if I went through everything. It was 5:30 up, Shanae. Wait, it's 5:30. It's 5:30, Shanae. Shanae, isn't it 4:30 in Cali? What time is it in Cali? And what time is it in New York right now? What time is it? I'm in Arizona. Y'all know we in the Wild Wild West. We don't do nothing. We don't change nothing around. And the link to the website. Yes. Let me put the website up. Esther told me she changed them all. There you go. There goes your website link too. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I got fancy stuff going on now. Let me see. I can even put it up. Featured links show. For our Facebook community. Y'all can now see it on the screen too. Y'all see, we're doing new things. We're doing new things. Okay? We're doing new things. 5:30 for me, but it's 4:49 now. Okay, so California switched to. How do we find our account info? You just log in. Go to the website, click log in. It logs in through your email. It's 7:49 in New York. Okay. New York is 7:50. Okay, so y'all gotta, Sunny will take care of y'all tomorrow with the time zone. Now, she know I can't do that. She know I'm not good at that one. That's not my forte. That's not my forte. Okay? I'll be doing careers. Okay, guys. So we have our resources on the website. I have 10,000 to load. I'm at 2,000. Y'all know what happened. We had somebody doing our website for years and they were bullshitting us. That's just the plain way to say it. They were bullshitting us. And so we redid it. It took a lot of effort, but I tried to make a site that was not just different for you guys, but very resourceful because there's so much information. And that's another thing. We cover every single career. And so with that being said, it's a lot going on. I will say though, y'all, we finally got our Google reviews on the site too, though. So let me show y'all that. We did get our Google reviews on the site finally. So when you go to the site and you click, let me see, make sure y'all see that. When you go to the site and you scroll, you'll see the Google reviews. Bam. Y'all see that? Now Google lying, because I believe we closer to, I think we had 1,000. But you can go right here. You can see the reviews yourself. Boom, boom. Y'all see that? Don't play with us. Okay? 1,000 right there. So you with the team. You with the best team. Okay? All right. So we went over that. We have our Swarm Summit. That's coming up in December. Swarm Summit is completely free. Type free in the chat. Everybody put free. Free, 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 free. What is our Swarm Summit? Our Swarm Summit will be in December. I believe, Esther will correct me if I'm wrong. It's the second week of December. And the Swarm Summit will be a place to where we'll have a live, what's the best way to put it? Convention, right? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I didn't took a page from the JWs, okay? Y'all black folks, y'all got a Jehovah's Witness somewhere in y'all family, okay? Y'all know how they be doing that. What's that thing he called? It's not a committee. They got that event that they do once a year. And they be having all the JWs and their convention. Okay. So we took a page out the JW book. Okay. So it's going to be a convention. It's going to be a virtual convention. And just like how they do, and they be having the JWs flying from Africa, they be coming from Zimbabwe to California. So we're doing the exact same thing. We're going to have all you bees on our website on one day, and you guys will be able to sign up for free live workshops all day, just like the JWs do with the convention. If you don't know a JW, you need to find you one. Let me tell you something, okay? When it comes to spreading the gospel for free, that's who you want to be with. So we're taking a page out of the JW book. So it's going to be the Swarm Summit. We're going to have resume, LinkedIn, career, interview, federal. 5 groups. LinkedIn, resume, career, interview, and federal. Okay, all of our federal pivots. You'll be able to sign up for workshops throughout the weekend to meet with our consultants who are doing live workshops on how to create a resume, what's the best thing to do, interview, confidence, and they'll have different slots. So for instance, if you are one of our Pinky Up Negroes, don't worry about it. We talk about you all the time. You one of our Pinky Up Negroes, you got some alphabets behind your name. You say, girl, I'm the ABC and 1, 2, 3. I'm working on degree 4. I'm a PhD B. There will be a slot on that day that says PhD resumes 1:30 Eastern, and all of these will be live. Let me answer y'all some questions that I know y'all going to ask that I'm going to just tell you ahead of time. No. MSN, I meant to sign up for the PhD slot, but I ended up going to Starbucks. That's on you, boo. That's on you. Just like the JW convention is one weekend, so are we. So you'll be doing the one weekend. You can sign up for your slots. So it's not going to be just resumes. We're going to section them off. For our federal pivots, we'll have those. Now, it will be with all of our career consultants and our resume writers, right? I still got to pay them. I'm not paying them twice. Do you think I teach y'all salary negotiations and they don't know how to salary negotiate? Okay. I'm paying them for the day. They not even allowing me to record the sessions and let y'all look at them later on. They not letting none of that. So you either are there or you not. What's up, baby? Okay. So there'll be all weekend. There'll be Saturday and Sunday. You can sign up to as many of the workshops as you want to. We'll be doing how to pivot into accounting, how to pivot into this, how to pivot into that. We do have some industry leaders per industry coming in as well that will be teaching some of the workshops as well. I'm still vetting. You guys know how I am about that process. So yes, we'll have our Swarm Summit, okay? That'll be the second week of December, unless Esther told me it's the first week. Okay? Admin Esther will get y'all together there. Okay. All right, bees. All right. Okay. So how do we feel? We got a new website. We have our Swarm Summit coming up. And what do we get out of it? So y'all know exactly what we're getting out of it. Because people, no recordings will be happening. None. Thank you, Admin Sunny. We need the SEO. So we need y'all all on the website on the same day. That's what I need from y'all. I need y'all to be on that website as long as humanely possible. Y'all going to be on there learning, downloading, buzzing around, swarming around, going to your workshops. Hey, Admin Joe. Hey, Admin Tiff. Hey, Admin Michelle. And we have Admin Michelle back. Yes. Admin Michelle took a 1-year hiatus. You know, she's been with us since 2019. She took a 1-year hiatus. She was working on a degree. So she focused on that. She officially begins back in the hive. What is it, Esther? Is she coming back next week? You know, she's our LinkedIn specialist and she's here for our Golden Bees. So Admin Michelle, she has always been the one that has prioritized our Golden Bees, especially what's going on in our current economy. A lot of our Golden Bees have fell in the gaps. She'll be back next week. Okay, so Admin Michelle will be back next week, especially what's going on with our economy. So we definitely need Admin Michelle back. She's very excited. We've been speaking with her for the past month and a half. She'll also be a part of our Swarm Summit. I'm very, very happy about that. I'm very, very happy to have Admin Michelle back. As you guys know, she transformed our LinkedIn profiles, got us noticed by LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of our corporate partners because of Admin Michelle. And we're very happy to have her back in the hive. So she'll be here for the Swarm Summit as well. You'll see her name start popping up and popping through. Okay? Yes, right in time, Veronica. Yes, for our holiday gifting. So, even being Muslim, y'all know we celebrate our 25 tips and tipsmas, okay? Y'all know me, falalala, alhamdulillah. We will be having our holidays. I don't give a damn what's going on. We know that community is not behind a paywall. That's one of our biggest sayings here at Black on the Job. And right now, it's time for us to give more than we receive just because of the state of what the hell is going on with these white folks. Pissing me off, y'all. Racism is at an all-time high. And so we want to make sure that we're giving as much as we can back, okay? Now, who's ready for their career moves? Who ready? Who ready? Who ready? Who's ready? Okay, let me show y'all. So, this week, and Admin Sunny did tell me that we have hospitality careers that we need to be featuring next week. So she will be having a post go out. We forgot to post our agenda, but we will be making sure of it. Next week, we'll be focusing on hospitality careers. Hospitality has to do with tourism, the restaurant business, events and registration. And so we'll be showing careers, everything from food scientists to data entry and everything in between. So we absolutely will be having our agenda post. All of our bees that are registered to our website, you guys will be getting your agenda emailed to you every week. We get it organized, guys. We get it organized. We've been having y'all run up and through this hive for years, but we finally get some organization. Okay. Okay. So the honey is in the data. Now, y'all know I like to do some calls every month, career coaching calls, because you can't help a community you don't hear. Can y'all see my screen good? Y'all can see my screen good? Okay, good. Let me show y'all. Now, we all know that skills pay bills, right? And I want you guys to kind of see what we mean by not searching by job titles, but by searching by your skill sets, right? So let's look at this right here. The honey is in the data. I know, my shit be beautiful. I just want to let y'all know that. I want to let y'all know that I be designing these by hand. This all me. This not the team. This admin saying I want full credit for my shit. This me. Okay, this me right here. Okay. This is the reason why we're seeing so little applications across different fields. Are there a lot of jobs that are being eliminated? Yes. We ain't here to lie to you today. Girl, bye. I'm not about to lie to you. However, during a time like this, it requires us to have a more optimized strategy, right? So let's take something like HR professional. If you're looking for HR jobs and you're typing in HR manager, there's about 1,200 people to every job application that's labeled HR manager. That's number one. Okay. Another thing that happens is that even with this, the recruiters who are posting these roles, they also don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So they could be hiring for an organizational effective coordinator, right? But they're putting it under HR manager, and they're not going to read 200 applications. So not only do I not want to work with somebody who is lazy in this title, because remember, HR has about 350 titles underneath. I also don't want to be competing against me, you, and 300 white girls. It's just not it for me. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Veronica. Right? I want to be a little bit more niche with that, right? And so if all these roles use those same skills, so all these roles are using my skills in communication, is using my skill in compliance, is using my skill in leadership, is using my skill in strategy. But if I'm searching for HR manager, I'm searching against me, everybody. That's me against everybody. I'm trying to get my bills paid tonight. I ain't trying to get my bills paid tomorrow. That's not for me, right? I'm not trying to do all that. So when I'm looking for a job, I want to search by my skill set because I don't want to have to look at all of those additional situations. Let's show you what this looked like in the real world. Let me pull up my LinkedIn so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay. So if I were to go, let me make sure it's okay, it's showing correctly. Okay. If I were to type in HR manager, right? I'm on LinkedIn and I say, okay, well, I'm just looking for, let's just go down here and put remote, right? Everyone that I'm seeing with HR manager, over 100 people click this one. 67 people click this one. Over 100 people click this one. I don't got time for all this. In 2 hours, 100 people click this one. You see what I mean? I don't need to do that. I don't want to do all that. That's not for me. You get what I mean? That's a lot going on. Now, if I were to search by organizational development, right? This took 3 months to get there, right? And as we can see, some of those same titles show up. HR manager, right? Some of those. Now look at this though. 3 down. This has been up for 5 hours, but only 55 people clicked that. Same skill. You see what I mean? Here goes learning and development consultant. This been up for 10 hours, only 40 people. Same skill, right? I can look down here, developmental coordinator, right? I'm looking for roles that I don't want to have to. Recruiting operations, I already know. HR generalist, everybody named mama click that in 2 days. Right? I don't want to do all that. I don't want to look at no HR generalist. That's going to be way too broad. You see what I mean? Learning and development, 9 hours, 100 people. Right? So when we're looking at that, although we put organizational development, it's still under HR. You see HR roles are coming up, but the search and roles that are going to come up, I'm going to have a better chance of seeing roles that have less people that have clicked them. I'm also going to see titles that I qualify for, and I can go deeper, right? I can go here. I'm going to say roles that's been posted in the past week. I want something that's about mid-level. I want something full-time, right? I can also look at my industry. So for those of you guys who've been talking about healthcare, I can click healthcare for my industry, right? My job functions, I can say, okay, I don't mind managing a little bit of projects. I don't mind training. I'll do some HR. I'll do some business development. I don't want to do no sales. No, I'm not here for no tech. No, I consult with you. I'm okay with that, right? And then I can refine that search even deeper, right? That way I can look at other roles that are coming up as well. People development, I can look at. You get what I mean? We can go ahead and lean this out a lot more. That way I can start seeing things that I wasn't seeing before. So when we're looking at how we search, right? We want to search by our skills. Now, someone asks, well, I'm saying, am I able to search more than one skill at a time? You absolutely can. I can put organizational development, and then I could put in the word strategy, right? And I can lean my process out even more. And when I do that, then I find a role, right? I put organizational development and strategy. Now I found a role that was posted 2 days ago. It's between 80 and 150,000, and only 7 people applied. Y'all see that difference? Y'all see the 6-figure role with nobody even clicking on this thing? Do y'all see that? Let me make sure I'm showing the right tab. Okay. Y'all see what I'm seeing? Okay? You see how that showed up? That wasn't showing up before. Right? This is something I do a lot with those of you who are in HR who's like, AI took all my jobs. They took the jobs that was easy for you to apply to very quickly. You're absolutely correct. Here goes another one, right? Learning and performance specialist, posted an hour ago. Only 31 people that clicked here. This is 70 to 75. Right? What did I put up here? Organizational development and strategy. And then I decided what I wanted to do. I don't remember. I want to work in the hospital and healthcare industry. I don't want to do no tech. I'm not here to be your provider. I'm not here to sell you shit. You feel me? I'm not here for none of that. Right? And so now the time's too hard for me to compete with all y'all under HR manager. Time's too hard for that shit. All 100 of y'all can do this shit on y'all own. Over 100, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. I find this somewhere else. I find it's just, I don't need that. I don't, y'all want to fight, and I don't want to fight. Okay? I don't want to fight with y'all. That's not it. So when we're saying, you know, we're making our pretty little graphics, right? This is about having skill first titles, strategy aligned, right? Now, let's see for shits and giggles, because, you know, we always have the naysayers. Let's see for shits and giggles if this role that we saw only 7 people apply to is within this HR situation, right? Let's see. Let's just see. Everyday business ops specialist and business admin operations. Let's see. Analytical and problem solving skills. We're using Microsoft Office. Can you organize, plan, prioritize, and do your work on time? We need to make sure that you understand and have some sense about yourself. And remember, we're applying in healthcare, right? Let me make this bigger. Sorry. Can you communicate? Can you present information effectively? Are you able to think critically and actually talk about an issue that has multiple layers without sounding stupid, right? Can you set some shit up and coordinate the different things we got going on around here, and then make sure that it aligns to what we do here, resolve your issues, that's HR, and make sure that everybody is on the same page. Talk and collaborate with other folks, and even the high-end folks, to make sure that we are analyzing what we got going on to meet what we said we're going to do, right? Tackling business problems, cross-functional team management, very HR-y, very, very, very HR-y, right? Yeah, Joyce, that corporate HR be killing me, right? And sometimes when we're searching for HR, another thing that I would do, Joyce, is I'll put in compliance, people, operations, and I put in the word strategy. Right? That's my go-to. So then let me put my filters back on. Let me reset them. So let me reset. This is also compliance, HR, making sure we do stuff on time and in the correct order. I want to do something full-time. I don't want to be in nobody's office, right? And I'll say, you know what? I'll do HR anywhere. I'm not even too picky. I'll do my HR. I'll manage some stuff. I don't mind doing some legal, some business development. I do some general business. I do a little admin. I like QA. I don't mind doing a little bit of project management. I don't want to do no sales. That's not for me. That's not for me. No, I'm not here for sales. And I'm not rolling out of bed for less than 80,000. That's not for me. I'm not rolling out that bed. Y'all get somebody else to do it, right? Boom, right? Benefits operations. That's within HR, right? That's when we start seeing some other roles come up. Operations excellence, continuous improvement, right? Members, contract management, provider relations, contract administrator, special investigative unit. That's usually how I will go about this one. Sometimes I will even put in people compliance by itself, just to see what I can do there. You know, just to say what portion of HR I want to focus on. If I want to focus on the compliance side, people operations specialist side, people and culture side, that's kind of where I'd go with this. Now, I did have somebody ask us about those of you guys who are in DEI and what am I doing with the bees who are transitioning over. So I'll show you guys our internal planning for them and how we've been able. I will tell you that we've had a 84% success rate right now with our DEI bees, our bees who are in DEI roles that want to transition over. What we did was, my mindset was, I'm going to put them in DEI before the earth. And so what we've been doing is switching our DEI managers into sustainability roles. And that has been very, very helpful for them. What I've been able to do is show them how we can look at sustainability and people and keep them in roles that will put them ahead of the game without them having to compete as much. Those type of roles within sustainability have been extremely helpful. So to give you an example, when I put in sustainability in people, roles like this, director of district partnerships are coming up, forecasting managers. This has been extremely helpful of getting them inside of where they want to be, which is within that DEI space. But instead of looking at diversity within people, we've been leaning heavily on the equity and the inclusion portion and looking at their transferable skills and stakeholder engagement, policy development, training and change, data analytics, and supplier diversity and ethical sourcing. You're welcome, Joyce. Yes. We want to make sure we're playing around with those filters. Let's look at what else we were looking at. Our educational professionals. How many of our bees in here are teachers, educators in that role? How many of us are learning specialists, workforce? How many of you guys are teachers? Even our social service bees, I sometimes throw y'all up in here. This has been, let's see. When we're looking at them, we've been putting you guys in learning and experience roles. That's been very helpful. So, Sean, I don't search by titles. I don't. That's a big portion of what I don't do. I do not search by titles. I search by skills. That's the difference. So it would be, what skill are you trying to leverage? Because it's not about just switching the title out. It's what skill do you want to use within instructional design? Does that make sense? Even for HR, talent development is their, if we're looking at HR, talent development will be their skill within recruiting. Employee engagement will be their skill within employee relations. Organizational effectiveness will be their skill within people operations. So it depends when we're looking at instructional design and the skills within there. Do you want to be on, let me make this bigger. Do you want to be on curriculum and learning design? Is it about data interpretation? Do you like the reporting portion of your role? Do you like the communication, the facilitation portion? Is it the strategic planning? Is it technology integration? What about your skills within instructional design would you want to see in another role so that we can see what that looked like, right? So let's say, for instance, and let me do a quick search. Let's say learning and strategic planning. Learning and strategic planning. Reset my filters. So let me come over here. So let's say, for instance, I was in a instructional designer and I really like the learning development and I like planning out and developing the learning plan. That's where I get my love from, right? And so I said, that's what I want to do. I kind of want to focus on, that's my highest value skill, and that's what I like to do the most. Perfect. And I do well in any industry. Really doesn't matter. But what I'm really good at is designing the curriculum. I have a lot of technical skills within there. I am able to manage my own projects. I like the education portion of it. I like consulting. I like the development of it. And that's really where I get my love from, right? That means that we can look at roles from development, customer performance manager, right? This will be an instructional design role that I will move somebody into instructional design. Now, what I tell them, instead of searching instructional design, so search customer performance manager. No. But are the skills similar? Yes. Act as a consultant, define and secure the agreement on the KPIs, own the financial health of the account, develop and manage the pipeline, cross-functional sales. That might be it for me, right? I may look at these roles and say, well, let me see, is this what I want to do under program management for a company like SoundPath? Right? Oh, 85,000 might be, girl, right? And this might be under a program manager, because the issue is that jobs will start to label a role differently depending on the job. So this training and communications manager is instructional design. Design and facilitate impactful in-person and virtual trainings. Build onboarding and development path for teams. That is instructional design, right? Developing field communication strategies. Yes, this is instructional design. But was it called instructional design? No, it was called training and communications manager. And so if we only searched instructional design, it's a 99% chance that role would not show up, because that's not how they're labeling it. But because I didn't put instructional design, a role like this, client success strategist and executive leadership development, was posted 8 hours ago, up to 75,000, and they don't really have as many applicants, right? Director of community engagement. It really depends on how that company will label it. Now, this is a mid-level instructional design with secret clearance. This person has 43, so this role will show up, but the other ones would not. And so I don't like for us to get too title happy, because when we get title happy, we end up missing out on roles that definitely are within our skill set. But because we were looking for like this one, independent business development consultant and trainer, this is another one. They've had it posted for a week. Only 30 people applied to it. Sales, leadership, and organizational development, director of education, right? So we don't want to be too title happy. That makes a very big difference in the type of results that we get. So if we don't see the role, how the hell are we going to apply to the role? That's not going to be it. That we ain't going to be able to find it. If we ain't find the role, we can't apply to the role, right? Usually they'll say, search under learning design, search under instructional design, search under design, design this, design that. That is not how every single one of the roles are going to show up. The recruiter decides the title of that role. And so if the recruiter is calling it something different, but that's not within your search, then how would you even find it? Okay. Is that making sense to everybody? Put a B in the chat if that makes sense. Let me see. Candace said, they're quick to make sure their nurses and doctors are taken care of. I'm an admin assistant, no onboarding. Oh, damn, girl. I'm so sorry. Put a B in the chat if that's making sense to y'all. Reason why we do not search by title alone. Right? We just, it's a really bad rap, guys. It's not good for us. It's not good for us. Let me show you this one too. This is one that I had looked up earlier today that I was like, oh, wow. when I was looking up facilitation compliance, right? This was one that I had showed for instructional design actually earlier today. Strategic initiatives, organizational development. I'm sorry. This was for HR. Yes. This was org development, right? So here goes another role. And again, this was for HR. This was for organizational development. This role has been posted 5 hours. This company usually replies very quickly. A lot of people are not applying here. A lot of people are not applying here. And so when we are looking at this, we really have to be very careful about this. So I was wanting to oh yes, hold on. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so yes, we want to, so let's look at what the charts are saying. When they are looking to, for people that are looking for academic advisement, they're hiring 1 out of 180 folks, but there's 1,000 plus people applying. It's oversaturated. That same person could go under educational strategy consultant and is 1 out of 25. That's a very big difference. That's a very big difference. And we're not in the position right now as a society to be dealing with that many rejections at one time. And it starts to get to us thinking that we're not qualified, when in reality it has nothing to do with our qualifications, right? I'm speaking to a lot of these who feel like, MSN, I've been applying for roles and I'm not hearing nothing back. It's starting to make me feel like it's me. How many of you guys feel that way? Hi, horsies. How many of you guys feel like, MSN, I've been applying to shit? I don't know. I don't know what they do at MSN. I don't know. Right? How many of you guys been feeling that way? And I hear you. And right now, we have to focus on how we can use what we have to get what we want, and make sure that we're doing things in a way that's going to benefit us. It makes absolutely no sense for us to be sitting here applying for role after role after role, and you're looking at those qualifications, because what you start doing is you start thinking that maybe I'm not qualified. And that's not true. It's not you. It's not you at all. It's maybe your resume, if you don't got a BOTJ resume. But more than likely, it's how we go about it. It's extremely disheartening. It absolutely is. One of the biggest things that I've been concentrating on is I've been holding companies more accountable, especially our green energy companies. They've been doing very well, been very, very responsive of transitioning DEIBs. We've been doing very, very well with ESG, environmental sustainability, and green energy. There are a lot of different green workforce development, corporate strategist roles that are coming up. But we have to look at how we're going about things without it taking it personal on us. And that's very hard currently. Everything we're seeing is that we're not good enough. And I don't want you guys to feel this way. You guys are more than good enough. It's more than possible and capable for you. Are the odds stacked against you? Yes, absolutely. Right now, the saying of being twice as good to get half is more precedent than what we realize. And it's becoming more glaring to see what that looks like in the real world. Okay? It has. And it's also a time to where we have to practice, in Islam we call it adab, courtesy with one another when it comes to Black professionals, right? The B team, we can take it. Y'all call in all day. Y'all can always call our number. We're always available. Y'all want to yell and scream about your job? We're here to hear. We're here to hear all the tea. We are here for the tea. We listen to the recordings as a family. We be like, girl, look what happened to this girl at this job. But even within our jobs and how we are dealing with one another, we gotta be a little bit more sensitive than normal. And practice a little bit more grace with our family and friends that we may or may not have treated as well in the past. Y'all all don't want to hear it, but it's true for us to hear it, right? Black on the job, we've been really great at keeping the space black as hell and making sure that we have camaraderie around each other. And y'all are excellent with us, and we're excellent with you guys. But within our day-to-day interactions with our family and our friends, I'm not really for sure if we're doing that with one another. And this is a very difficult time. It's the holiday season. You know, if you ain't got $20 or $40 to spare, invite somebody over that may or may not have Thanksgiving dinner, food right now, food stamps cut off, things like that. We've always been told we're a check away. Right now, we're a signature away from losing things, and we have to be a little bit more cognizant of that. I had a contract recently that really wasn't, it was a internal error. It was a issue with the resume. I redid the resume and sent it directly to the client, but the corporation didn't know that I had sent it directly to the client because I was just moving fast. Oh, I see a mistake, edit it and sent it over. They sent a long, exhaustive, extremely rude text message about the error. And I haven't even responded to it. It's been a week because we're dealing with so much right now. I have family that has lost out on benefits. I have friends that has lost out on benefits. We're all trying to get things together. I'm trying to get the website together. And it was just so glaringly rude that I haven't been able to get over it to even address the matter because I knew I was going to pop off, you know? And people's tempers are short right now. We're talking about people food. Okay, we're talking about healthcare. We're talking about our bare necessities, Maslow hierarchy of needs, you know, and even as a team, we've loosened our rules around packages. So if you have a package that you have not used or services you haven't used, just text or call us. We're being a lot more forgiving about that. We are even loosening our compliancy standards around that because we understand that people are in a panic. And so to get grace, you must give it. That's something you have to practice. We give out a lot of free resources here, and I know a lot of us gatekeep Black on the job, but we don't need to gatekeep Black on the job from Black people, right? We don't have a ghetto metric here at Black on the job. I hope y'all know that. I don't know if it's been very clear to y'all. We don't have a language gap. We don't have a language barrier, a ghetto barrier, or a poverty barrier. We only have one barrier at Black on the job, and that barrier is Black. Community is something that can't be behind a paywall. And even now, as you guys saw that I was searching for HR roles, a lot of the roles that are coming up says career coach, you know, resume writer. These people many times are not trained or qualified. And a lot of companies are trying to take advantage of the current crisis that our society is going through by hiring influencers and HR people who were cut during 100,000 layoffs, 200,000 layoffs, and putting them in roles that they're not qualified for in those sections. And a lot of our people are the ones who are going to be receiving those services that are going to be poorly done. And so with that being said, if you know people that need our services, especially our federal bees, our federal pivot bees, you guys should be our number one. We have been successfully transitioning federal bees better than any other. Our federal pivots have been pivoting right on out. They come in the door. We find them a company very quickly because they're highly coveted professionals. So if you know bees who just even need our free resources, you do need to invite them to the hive. That's why we're pressing so big to get our lives on the website, our resources on the website. I haven't even downloaded the PDFs. They're still in Canva, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys have them. We have to be very cognizant of gatekeeping, Blackness and Black resources, closing the gate, and inviting our people in only. You know, we got to. It's a time right now where so many of our people will get taken advantage of. And you just got to start weighing the options. Okay. If you want to look at it from a selfish point of view, then look at it like this. You don't help that nigga, they're going to be asking you for money. So you know what? Send them over here. So that we can be like, girl, let me see your resume. Look at this resource. You know, go ahead and look at this live. Look at this, get this, and kind of help yourself out. Most of not most, what did we look at last time, Esther? About a third of our resume review, I got the jobs come from free resources. People come to our lives like y'all did tonight. Someone tonight is going to refine their LinkedIn search and get a job. Did they pay me for this time? No. I don't need you to. If I don't get it in the front end, I'll get it on the back end, girl. Don't even trip. Come to me once you need that LinkedIn redone. Get that job first. We have to be that way. I don't want bees lost in the shuffle. I don't want Black people lost in the shuffle. I don't have a ghetto barrier. Yeah, my mama from Detroit. Y'all ain't noticed? Y'all don't see admin saying trying to get a ring on every finger. Y'all don't see my Detroitness, okay? I'm from Compton. We can handle it. We're totally fine. Okay, I'm not. I want our people to come as they are and get excellent, top-notch services. You ain't never worked for admin saying, and working for me is completely different than receiving services from me. Okay, I'll say it because the team won't tell me to my face. I'm a complete bitch. Complete. 1,000%. My standards don't waver. They don't change. We have very high. One of the requirements at Black on the Job is that if you don't do professional development, take a certification or a course every quarter and don't have a legitimate reason, such as someone died, you're fired. It is a standard requirement at Black on the Job to continue to upskill. You cannot work here if you're not in a course. All the bees, including Admin Joe and Mama Bee, both of our golden bees. You know why I send them senior citizens? To some courses. They don't have excuses. My own mother. What course are you working on? Are you taking an analytics course? How are you upskilling this month with the bees? I mean, don't be on the phone talking to them about a cert and you ain't got one. Right? So that's how high the standard and compliance metrics here at Black on the Job is. About 75% of their calls go through QAs and audits. So we have such high standards for our career coaching because we understand that we are impacting multiple generations of Black people, right? We now have legacy bees. We have entire families that I did your grandma resume, then your mama came to me, now you're graduating college and you're here, right? And so because we have that psychotic idea that we can get every Black person to 6 figures, the team is small and mighty. You know what I'm saying? No. And y'all don't gotta worry about them inviting they clear folks. Okay. I got some brothers that like to play in the snow. They little snow bunnies not invited over here. I tell them to their face, hey, no. Okay. You can invite your family members that like to play in the snow. I'll let them know to dust off their boots before they come into the hive. Don't trip. I'm very great at it. Very great at it. Okay. Very great at it. Okay. So don't even worry about that. Okay. You can invite all of them. We got them. We want to make sure that we protect our people, especially during this time, right? With the immigration raids, especially our African bees, it has been very difficult, right? We've had some immigration attorneys that are on the ground out there in Chicago. We have immigration attorneys that are on the ground in LA. We have immigration attorneys that are on the ground in New York. We've been hiring coordinators, legislative coordinators, analysts, the whole 9 yards. And so Black on the Job has built a very well-respected name within corporate America to make sure that as things are happening, we can keep an eye out on things and keep our bees safe. You know, y'all know that Abin Yesha is in Chicago. Abin Yesha has been very vocal, very big about letting us know if there's any bees that are caught in the crossfire. I'm in the middle of locating a Black older woman who was on the Chicago news, who was arrested in the middle of the night in her pajamas. I have been trying to locate her, make sure that she has a job, make sure that she's okay, because what I did hear from that news report was that she was a single old woman staying in a 1-bedroom apartment on the south side of Chicago by herself. So Admin Yesha is supposed to be knocking on that. That was 2 blocks away from where Admin Yesha lives. And so she's been going to that complex, knocking door to door. Admin Michelle's in Chicago. We have boots on the ground. I just left New York. We want to make sure that we got us. So if you have family members, it's not just about telling them to sign up for services. You tell them, just come over here. Just come over here. What I will be doing, I'll do a vote in the hive to see how you guys feel about as far as comfortability is. But we do have a lot of Leo bees. Leos are law enforcement officers. I want to know how we'll have Admin Sunny. I do a poll for you guys to see how comfortable you guys are about it. But I'm thinking about having an immigration officer or a law enforcement bee come to one of our lives and speak to us and let us know what would be the best case of keeping us safe during this time, what to say and what not to say, what IDs to bring, what not to bring. See if they're willing to come maybe off camera with an alias. So if you're a law enforcement bee, hit up the hive so we can see. I think that's very important to us right now. We'll be reaching out to our nonprofit bees, especially those who are in food nonprofits, which is why next week we're working on hospitality careers to let us know about organizations and where we can get food at. Although we know it's them who be getting most of the EBTs and the 1, 2, 3s, we still got to make sure that we got us covered. But we know it's them. Nothing brings me, and I'm going to use the word glory, like waking up on a Tuesday morning with my coffee and my dog, watching all them clear folks in line that voted against their best interests. I wish it was hot outside or snowing down there in them godforsaken, run down racist towns and long ass lines asking for pinto beans, y'all. Y'all want to get a nice little smile out your day? Go to that side. You know, just turn on the news and you see something like South Dakota, Arkansas. You just see a line as long as a block. You see a whole bunch of clear women, double wide, looking like a double wide trailer. Okay, wide asses, Walmarty looking situation. One mouth of teeth between all of them, sitting there begging for food, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, this is exactly what you voted for. So as we do that, I want to make sure that we're covered. Okay. Okay, Herzy's we have our social workers. Yes. So we'll do some votes. I'll have Sunny do out some polls to see food depository. Okay. We'll look at and see what we can do there as well. So I'll be covering careers, but I will need you guys' help across the rest of the situations, right? I am still speaking with my green energy companies, my tech companies, my nonprofits, my NGOs. That's where I've been getting a lot of people hired at, getting them over there. You know, I'm sorry, y'all gotta watch. I'm gonna start posting my news articles I'll be watching, okay? I love going. Mondays and Tuesdays are my days I go over and look at Anchorage, and y'all just got to do it. Once you do it, it will bring a sense of joy to your day. It will be the silver lining in your day when you see a double wide in line with a Make America Great hat on again, and between her and all of her incel children, it's about a set of teeth, because dental isn't covered under Obamacare. It'd be the best part of my day. I love watching it. I love it. Oh gosh, the bottom of their feet be so goddamn black. But anyways, oh gosh, y'all, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel better. It does. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little cynical, but fuck it. I'll say what nobody else like to say. I like to see their ass suffer. Okay, I like to see a little suffering. Okay. It's only been 3-4 days. They're all right with no food. The rest of us, we gonna get cut. But for them, I like to see them with the can of pinto beans, okay? Hot dog water. Guys, I'm gonna start sharing my articles. First ones in line, Harzees. First ones. Okay, first ones in line. So, anyways, I'll start asking you guys, well, let Sunny Bunny do some polls in the group, see how you guys feel about that. If y'all like no admin saying we don't want to hear from these Leos. They've been, no. If y'all feel that way, we okay there too. But I will say that we do have some law enforcement officers in the group, some Leos, if y'all want to. Zell, that's be my favorite part. That'd be my favorite part. That'd be my favorite part. And Harzees, I don't know why their feet are so dirty. I have absolutely no idea. It's psychotic. Candace, this is why we're going to get shut down. They cry the biggest tears. Faces all dirty. Kids dirty. Okay? No sense of decorum, class, or dignity. No decorum or dignity. Okay? So, to wrap this on up, few things. Go on the website. Get your resources and your services. Resources and services. You have your events, so you can look at all of our past lives. You can look at how to transition into different careers. All of our packages on there except for our pivots for right now. Our Swarm Summit, I believe, is the second week of December. Admin Esther will tell you. Admin Michelle is back. Register for the lives. We got some order around here. And then we'll ask you guys how y'all feel, if y'all feel comfortable speaking to some of these folks. Now, even if we do show a law enforcement officer, they will be Black. I'm never going to have a clear person up here. Or clear adjacent. AKA Asians, just in case nobody knew what that meant. I'll say it. Okay? Afro-Latina is okay, but you better have Afro in the front. And if you think that you not dropped off on a different island, you just a nigga that can swim, Puerto Rican, thing like that, Dominicans, you don't think you Black, don't worry about it. You shouldn't even be up in here. Okay, Sayla. I'll ask them. We'll see if we're going to have to bet them closely, because a lot of them, I'm going to have to bet the Leos closely, because from what I'm seeing, not all y'all Leos doing what I think y'all do. Some of y'all power hungry, but it will be a Black woman. Sorry, men. It will be a Black woman. I'll find a Black woman for us. And Candace is so right. Not until I start seeing the video of them in food lines did I realize that they really don't wash their legs or feet. Because I'm like, God damn, bitch, how are you this dirty at 8 a.m.? Like, it is 8 a.m. and you in the food line this goddamn dirty? I mean, even if you didn't take a shower in the morning, baby, that shower overnight should have hit on something, but they not washing their ass. The Moors went over there and helped them Europeans out, and they still ain't learned not a damn bit of sense. Okay? Yeah, Sayla. Yeah, we do Blaxicans and Afro-Latinas, But if you're not a Blaxican, like a mixed one, and you maybe be like an Aboriginal to Mexico, that don't mean you black. We're not a POC company. We're a black company. Hate to break it to you. We are not a POC company. We're not a people of color. We're not. We're black. Black. Okay? Okay, black. Okay, we're not into the other situations. Keep it very simple. Black. Okay? Black. Only white boy here is Joy Boy. Come here. Up. Come here. Up. Come here. Come here. Yeah, only one here is Joy Boy. Okay? We're not here for none of the additional things. Okay. All right. All right. So we got our stuff. Go to our website. We need our SEO. I'll see you guys next week. We're doing hospitality. That's food services, the travel industry, and events. Okay? We're doing everything from food scientists. I'm gonna see if my friend who's a food scientist to come in. She's making about $200,000, no degree. So we'll see if she can come in, but those are the careers that we'll be walking in on. We'll have Sunny do some polls on Leos. Oh, and Sunny said you guys want a list of certs. So I will be adding that to the back office, and our winners will be, I have your email. So I'll have Sunny send you guys, because you guys are the ones that are registered to the website. So I have 7 winners for tonight. Let me see. I won't say your whole email, but I will say a portion of it, so you'll know if you are a winner. And the blogs will be back up tomorrow. Okay? Blogs will be back up tomorrow. Okay. Sayla just went and registered for all of them. Sayla. Tiffany. Let me see. Oh, here it goes. Contacts. Okay. So I have a Sophia Murphy, a Jeremiah Latoya, a Latoya Jackson, a Kiera Taylor, a Taylor West, a Korean Small, and a Portia Hall, and a Kiera Ashton. So I have, yeah. Oh, I got your first name. So again, I have a Sophia Murphy, a Latoya Jeremiah, a Latoya Jackson, a Kiera Taylor, a Taylor West, a Corin Small, and a Portia Hall. Those are our winners for free career coaching. So I will be sending you guys out an email because you guys are site members. Okay? Wish you guys lots of love, joy, and honey. I know you, Sayla. Bye, girl. Make sure y'all register like Sayla did. Latoya, you are our tester for the websites. Latoya and what's her name? Sabrina, I did put in your change, and the Google review is only on the first page now. Okay? Love, joy, and honey, guys.